Hello, chat. Today, I'm here to talk to you about how to carry as Ivy, and this is going to be in regards to roaming. So, Ivy is fantastic for roaming. Ivy's ultimate allows her to catch those really small windows that you have to roam other lanes and whatnot because you move so quick, right? The enemy really has no time to call your roam, and by the time you're already in their lane, they're like, oh, he's roaming, but you're already there and shit. So, the first thing you need to understand is I want to play this footage while it goes on. Is minions. Okay, what do minions do? Why do we kill minions or troopers, whatever you want to call them? So minions provide one of two things. They provide money. Why is money important? Money is how you gain power through items. Simple. And they provide you XP, or whatever you want to call this. And this gives you ability point unlocks, ability unlocks, weapon damage increases, whatever, right? XP. Okay? So, if you have more XP and more money than your opponent, you're stronger than your opponent. If the opponent has more XP and money than you, then you're weaker than your opponent. Very simple. That's why we farm. That's why farming is very important in Deadlock, because if you have more farm than your opponent, you're stronger than your opponent. And if your opponent has more than you, then you're weaker than your opponent. Super simple. The next thing we talk about is lane priority. Why is lane priority important? What does lane priority mean? Lane priority, at least to me, means that you have control over the lane. That means you dictate how the minions push. You are basically the top dog. You're the alpha in the lane. You're the one controlling everything, right? And some heroes in Deadlock, unfortunately, are strong in lane. They have good lane priority. And some heroes in Deadlock have weak lane priority, just naturally, based off their kit. So we say that some characters in Deadlock are good early game. They have strong lane priority. And some characters in Deadlock are good late game. They have weak lane priority, weak early game, but they have a strong late game, right? And I'm sure you guys can think of many, many different characters that fall under those classifications and criteria, but it should always be a goal to get to lane priority as every character. That is why our Ivy build, right? HV mag, ammo, scavenger, headshot booster, all of those items, right? They talk about lane priority. Headshot booster increases our damage. HV gives us more CSing power. Ammo scav gives us more CSing power, and it's also like just a really good item for early game, right? We build these early game items in order to gain lane priority so we can do what we're about to talk about in the next section. Now, the third thing that I want to talk about is you can actually, in Deadlock, put your enemies in check. What do I mean by this? What am I yapping about? So, in chess, when you put someone in check or whatever, I don't know what you call it, check, I guess, I don't know. They have to move their piece in order to defend their queen or king? I don't know. What, king? I think, yeah, king. King. Okay, I'm brain dead. Just, sorry. Okay? They have to move their piece in order to defend their king, okay? In Deadlock, you can do the same exact thing. You can force the enemy making a decision, okay? Look at this wave here. You see this wave right here? The wave is dying to the tower. What happens when minions don't die next to anybody? Think about that for a second. When the minions die next to nobody, nobody can secure the soul, the XP and the gold is forever lost. It is a net loss for the enemy team. What you just did, if this minion dies under the tower and nobody is here to catch it, you just gave your team like an advantage, a small advantage, 1 minion advantage. They lost a minion forever. Okay? So, when you shove waves under the enemy turrets, whoever's lane that is, they have to make a decision. Do they catch the minion wave or do they not catch the minion wave? Okay, this all, you might already know all this and I might be sounding very stupid, but it's very important that I go through this very slowly, okay? So, when you push your wave under the enemy tower, your wave is dying very fast and the enemy must react so they gain the minions, which give them souls and XP, so they can play the game and get their items, right? Like, you want to get souls and you want to get XP. You don't want to miss out minion waves, right? The whole point of this game is you farm because you needed souls and XP, right? So, when you shove these minion waves into the tower. Now let's say you go roam, right? Let's say I shove this wave in and I go orange. He has to stay at this wave and I get the free roam. Or he can lose the wave and follow the roam. Or he can clear the wave, come to the roam, and be late, and the fight's probably already over, right? That's going to be the next part. Now, what does this all have to do with Ivy? Why is this even titled Ivy? Like, what is the point? Why am I making a video about this? Well, Ivy has a fantastic ability, actually. Ivy is great for roams. If we go back to one of my Deadlock videos, the Deadlock video of Ivy's most important combo. What do you think Ivy is great at? Ivy's great at roaming because she has this fucking demonic combo with the airdrop. So, you can see here what we do is we airdrop and stone form. Okay? That combo is a perfect roaming tool. Airdrop itself is a good roaming tool. Even without the stone form, Ivy's a great roamer with airdrop. So, to cut to the chase, what I like doing is I like getting lane priority as Ivy. I like shoving the waves into the turret, and once I get my ultimate, I go roam. I go roam and get my other teammates a lead. Why do I want to give my other teammates a lead and not myself? Because carrying with your team is much easier than carrying by yourself. Right? If everybody on your team is strong, it's very easy to win the game. If you're just strong and everybody else is feeding, well, it's GG. You're probably not going to be able to carry unless you're the GOAT. Okay? That's just how it goes. So that is the idea that I want to get across to you. And I'm going to showcase that here. I don't necessarily do exactly that in this footage, but it's more of the concept that happens. So notice, orange wave, minion pushing. Right? Minion wave pushing. I know it's 4 minions, right? It's very small, but that stuff adds up, right? Minion wave pushing. We go. Do the roam with our airdrop onto yellow. I'm probably calling, hey, I'm coming to yellow. I'm coming. Yep, there I am. Hey, I'm coming to yellow. I'm coming to yellow, right? I'm going yellow. And look at the Shiv. The Shiv must decide one of two things. Because my roam is extremely fast and I'm moving at Mach 5 speeds, yes, it'd be like, well, I follow this roam, be extremely late and probably get nothing, or I get the minion wave. You force them to make a horrible decision, the sucky decision. If there was no minion wave, they just walk here. They follow us, right? And if they don't catch anything, they don't catch anything, right? It is what it is. But because you put them in check with this minion wave, they have to answer to the minion wave. Or if they go do this room, they're going to lose the XP from the minion wave. Even if it's 4 minions, right? I understand it's very small, but still, right? We go do the room on the Wraith. Hello. And Wraith is dead, right? We get the kill, right? And Shiv is answering to the orange wave. So that is the idea. Ivy is great for this once again because of her airdrop and because of her stone form combo with the airdrop. She has fantastic roam potential. She's one of the best roamers in Deadlock. Hands down, one of the best because of her airdrop. So, if you're looking to carry your Deadlock games, help your team out, roam, get those waves pushed in, right? Get the headshot booster, get the HV, get the ammo scav, get those minion waves pushed in while securing souls. Once you have the wave priority or the lane priority, whatever you want to call it, and the enemy wave is under the tower, you do those airdrops. You look for the roams. You get active, right? You start making plays. You become the playmaker. Much love, chat. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you guys later.